Howdy, howdy, folks. I think everything is, this is a little big, so we're going to, maybe that was actually correct. Let's undo that. We'll put that there. I think that's good. Howdy, howdy. Whew. Got a stuffy nose, a dog that is hacking up a lung. I sent out, oh, this didn't end up saving, huh? Sure. Yeah. So apparently my dog is deciding now is a great time to puke up his bone. Gotta love it. Must love dogs. There we go. Looks like we are still on time. I'm gonna grab my Mountain Dew. Yep, producer Asher is in the background. It sounds like he is coughing up a bone. Yeah, you're in trouble, bud. Because I really don't want dog puking sounds in the back of the live stream, okay? Yep. So, wow. Yeah, we're going to scroll through all of this jazz so we can read it some other time. Oh, the grand prize is $622.62. Top 198. There's a good chance that you, like, depending on how many people actually do this thing, there's a good chance at winning something. Complete at least one team by August 10th at 8 a.m. to be included in the fantasy. Ooh, so we're going to be doing more than just the VGC. We're also going to be making a TCG team. So if you don't know what that is, or don't know much about TCG, well, we'll talk a little bit about it. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna start off with TCG. Select 6 Pokemon cards. Oof. What do we think is going to be popular? I gotta pick my meta choice for what I always, anytime I go to a locals and try to play seriously. Oh wait. Oh, I had to select one V-Star. Oof. Can I go back? Nope. Maybe. Okay. So picking a V-Star, what V-Star do I think is going to be in the top? Lugia, maybe. Palkia's got a good chance. Honestly, Regidrago doesn't seem like a bad choice. Not gonna lie, I'm leaning towards Regidrago because if you watch the juniors finals for NAIC, that's got potential. I'm going to pick Regidrago V-Star. The choice I always pick personally for locals is Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. Let's do that. VMAX. What VMAX do I think? That is the easiest choice because really that's the only VMAX that I'm seeing places. I mean, maybe Inteleon VMAX after NAIC, but I don't really think so. I think that was a great meta pick for NAIC. Kind of like how the Alolan Vulpix V-Star kind of just was like a one and done. Like it won a big tournament, but that was pretty much it. Yeah, I'm going to go Duraludon. Or Umbreon, actually. I'm going to pick Umbreon VMAX. Because that's got a little bit more versatility. Select a Radiant Pokemon. Well, there's really three choices nowadays. Alakazam, Charizard, or Greninja. Or, depending on how far Sander goes, could be Serena. But I'm going to go Alakazam. That one's been picking up a lot. Woo! Stuffy nose. What do I... which EX? Chien-Pao is the first call, then Gardevoir. There's no... oh, see, the only issue is that the two dark EXs that would counter Gardevoir kind of don't ever see play. I did pull two Pikachu EXs, and I love the free retreat of it. Squawkabilly hasn't actually been popular, so that really just leaves Chien-Pao and Gardevoir. Gardevoir is the easy answer, so I'm going to just stick with that. Pokemon V. Dragonite V is in Lost Box. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Dragonite V right off the bat. We are doing some cleaning in the Pokemon lab we have. We've got clearly some decorations behind me. We're organizing some TCG bulk that we've accumulated. I don't want to go all in with the Gardevoir pick, so I'm not going to pick Zacian V. So I'm stuck between Giratina and Dragonite. I'm thinking, I think Dragonite's going to be more popular than Giratina. A wild card. Ooh, Klefki and Mawile are good choices. I'm going to pick Klefki because Ability Lock is really good. And, yeah, tiebreaker question. That's a great question. What will be the combined final game of the Masters Division Finals? I'm going to say usually a game finishes with 12 cards left in each deck. 12 or 60 minus 12 is 48. Then let's say 4 cards in each hand, so minus 8, 40. Or no, let's focus on one person's deck and then double. So 60 cards in a deck, minus 12 cards usually end up in deck, so that's 48. Minus 4 cards in the hand, minus 2 prize cards, so minus 6, 42. I'm going to say 84. 84 cards. There we go. So that's going to be my TCG fantasy team. Heavy on the Psychics. But what I like about this is that I'm representing different decks. I got the Regidrago deck, Arc Umbreon, Radiant Alakazam, for a bunch of different decks play spread damage right now. Guardy EX, Lost Box, and then Control. I like it. Good deal. But now let's talk about the real meat of this channel, VGC. So selecting a Pokemon from Paldea. Annihilate is definitely a good choice in my opinion. But I'm going with Garganacl. It's just so hard to KO. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Garganacl. Personally, I've been running Garganacl on every single one of my teams that I've used. Paradox, this is tricky because Fluttermane is the easy answer. But Iron Hands did have that one regional where it outshone the Fluttermane, so I'm going to go Iron Hands because Fluttermane struggles to KO Iron Hands even. Gen Pow is the easy answer, so I'm going to go Chi-Yu. Newly available. This is the one I've been using. I've been using Alolan Muck like crazy. Oh, actually, I think Hisuian Arcanine's going to have a big showing. I mean, obviously Tornadus. Oh, I gotta pick Tornadus because that's just too popular. Or Rapid Strike Urshifu, but I'm thinking Tornadus still. Yeah, Tornadus. Oh. Select 2 newly available Pokemon. Well, that makes this a lot easier. So an Arcanine, and then what was the last one that I wanted to? What was the last one that I wanted to pick? Rapid Strike Urshifu was the last one. PQR. Ooh, no Rapid Strike Urshifu on this one. Okay, I gotta look at this a little bit more carefully now. I guess I didn't understand what it meant by returning Pokemon. This one popped up at locals. Clawitzer. That one would be very spicy. I mean, how far do we think Alberto Lara is going to make it? He could make it pretty far. Corviknight's pretty good. So I'm going to leave that as my choice for right now. Dragapult just won NAIC. Gastrodon would be pretty likely, TBH. Because I haven't seen it around, but that handful of people that are going to be running it are going to run it and run it pretty well. I'm guessing. I'd love to go Murkrow. Why did I click on that? Passimian's another one I've been trying out lately. It has not worked well. I hardly ever pick it. Oh, I'd love to pick Scizor. I just think Gastrodon's gonna be the way to go. With all of the Rapid Strike Urshifus running around. I can spell. I know my alphabet. So, yeah. Yeah, I like it. Oh, jeez. That is... Oof. See, that's not... The tiebreaker for TCG made a lot more sense. This one, what if it uses Explosion? There's been Reggie Lecky's going boom boom lately. So I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna go with 54. Don't ask me why. I got no reason. There's my team. Could I actually make that team work? No. No, this if this was an actual team, this would be garbage. It's too all over the place. But alright. Well, that's the first thing that I wanted to do was go through the fantasy draft. But yeah, next up, I'm thinking we talk about what we're expecting uh, at Worlds this weekend. Switch VGC, Reg D. Yep, this is matching up with what I was checking out on Pokemon Home. Yeah, and it's got the Terra types. Cool. So, obviously, we're expecting to see a good bit of Fluttermane, Tornadus, Rapid Strike, Urshifu. I want to talk about Rapid Strike, Urshifu, though. Because I feel like there's got to be new ways of running it. Like, what items is it running right now? Choice Scarf. Okay, I was going to say that at the beginning of Reg D, Choice Scarf wasn't the most popular item, and I was very surprised about that. Granted, the Choice Band Aqua Jet was surprising me too, but I think the thing that will be the biggest indicator of succeeding is who has an answer for Rapid Strike Urshifu. Because we've had Fluttermane around for long enough now that like everybody has a general strategy or knows how to outlast Fluttermane. Tornadus, while it is usually running Rain Dance right now to get that accurate Bleak Wind Storm, and it's got great special attack, if you're invested enough in your special defense to survive Fluttermane, you're going to survive Tornadus. So I think it's going to come down to how bulky do we make our Pokemon, or where do we prioritize the Terras for that Rapid Strike Ursh. Yeah. So what other counters are there? Obviously, I talked about one being Gastrodon. I think Landorus, if it's Terra Water, which is the second most popular, not by much even though, too. So Terra Water Landorus, Rillaboom can get that Fake Out. Also is decent into the Fluttermanes because it's running the Assault Vest. Also gets the Grassy Surge to start healing everything. Iron Hands even is going to be good. I would love to see a Booster Energy Iron Hands up against a Rapid Strike Urshifu. I think that has potential. Because then you just Wild Charge. Sure, good. And something just fell from the ceiling. That's great. So yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest determining factor for what wins Worlds this year is who has an answer for Rapid Strike Urshifu. So let's see. What else is a good answer? Amoonguss. can put it to sleep. Grimmsnarl can set up screens. Iron Bundle with Freeze Dry. Ooh, actually, let's do this. Let's see. I want to check something. Please pardon my typing because I have to use my microphone wasn't working earlier. So Timid, Choice Scarf, Bundle, Booster, Timid. Oh, this is supposed to be Jolly. Like, one question I have is, no, yeah, so, wait, what? Oh, something that, something's happening again. Alright, let's go here. I've noticed that Picolytics has been struggling with Iron Bundle lately, and some of the other Paradox Pokemon too. Does that say Falcon Punch? Suspicious odor. What? What? There we go. Those placeholder names are iconic. Alright. We want to do 252 plus 1, or no, just neutral is at 188. Urshifu, Rapid Strike. I want to change this to Timid. I want to change this to Jolly. I want to throw in the 252 again. Alright, so Choice Scarf absolutely outspeeds Bundle. So you have to run Booster Energy. I wonder if we're going to see, like, if people are running into a lot of trouble with this matchup. Like, look at that. 97.1. That doesn't get the... Oh, wait. But if you're running just a little bit of investment, there's 6.3. There's 25. What does it take to get that to above 50%? So 164. Does that go all the way up? Yeah. And then you put the last. Oh, don't have the last one anywhere. So then you're doing that. Something that looks like that. Then you got over a 50% chance. But what do you do back? You would most likely close combat. And that gets you there. That gets you there. With no attack investment. So that could be an interesting interaction. between the two. If we got this up to 252 though, 93.8% chance to Oko. That's kind of worth it right there. I see a fake out freeze dry or a faint freeze dry. That's another question, is how often do we think we're going to see faint? Right now, how many Sneaslers are running it? It's not even one of the most popular. 12% of Sneaslers. Scizor, 21, almost 22% of Scizors. 28% of Mouseholds. Talonflame gets faint? Since when? I knew Flamigo did. Cleavor would be great. 135. How much higher is that than Scizor? Only 5 base higher. Yeah, that's a great move for Cleavor. Faint, and then into a Stone Axe the next turn, or just Stone Axe, then Faint. Tinkaton, that's... I knew that. Cinderace. Yeah, I think out of all of these, I'd say Cleavor, Mousehold, Scizor are going to run Faint. But, yeah, that'll be interesting, is because that was big in... Oh, it was after the Players' Cup, whatever that big tournament was. Where they had all 4 of the Players' Cup winners and some of the runner-ups participate. That would be awesome. But yeah, what else? What else is going to be game-breaking? I think Storm Drain, because of Gastrodon and Tatsugiri. How many Tatsugiris are running it right now? Probably hardly any. 7%. So there could be 1 or 2. But like, that's how you know. When Quick Claw is on the list, you know that all of the other items that you want to use are on other Pokemon. I like to see the Toxic Orb still on that list, though. I think that's pretty cool. And it's 3rd on the list. That'd be cool. Watching the Tatsugiri, Flamigo combo. How many? But Flamigo's not even top 10 with Tatsugiri right now. Other things to be on the lookout for. How's Qianpao doing? What's the Terra on Qianpao? Still Ghost? It's still Ghost. Makes sense. That surprises me that Life Orb is that high, because we don't have the spreads when we look at this side. But we can go down to the Showdown side and look at Qianpao, because I feel like I know the defenses on Qianpao are not the greatest, but there's got to be a way to make it bulky. Has anybody cracked that yet? There's something. That's teched for something. Like, I'd love to see something teched to survive, what, 1 Surging Strikes. Survive a Surging Strikes so you can, I don't know, hit whatever's sitting next to the Ursh. But yeah, it's all, the whole thing's gonna come down to who can handle Urshifu better. Like Golden Go. That's low. I would think that Thunderbolt would be higher at this point because of all the Urshifu running around. So almost 38%. even less for the Flutter Mane. But I guess that's because Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam still hit for super effective. What about Terra Blast? I think we could. That could also be a great thing that we might see. Like Heatran running Grass Terra Blast has been very popular lately. Wait, I want to go back to here. So, but like Heatran's been running Grass Terra Blast. I believe Landorus has been running Flying Terra Blast because that's what I was gonna do. I have a couple of teams in mind that I'm gonna start working on and prepping for Pittsburgh. I've got one drafted that I'm testing out right now. So that'll probably be on the channel later this week because I finished grad school for the summer today. I've got 3 weeks off until grad school starts back up, and then that goes on for 2 weeks before the actual school year starts, and that first weekend. So 5 weeks from now is Pittsburgh. So I'm gonna start doing the prep for that soon, but I figured Worlds would have a little bit of an impact on that. And who knows, maybe the Pokemon Presents on Tuesday in 2 days will also have an impact if the rules change September 1st, which could happen. Golden Go's running Terra Blast. 1.8%. Okay. Steel. It's got to be running Water Terra Blast. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah. Chi-Yu makes sense. Regidrago. What's... I know Steel. That makes a whole lot of sense. Regieleki. Ghost Terra Blast. That also makes sense. Because, like, you can ghost your way around, Fake Out, Terra Blast the Flutter Mane. You outspeed the what's it? The Iron Bundle. So you can Thunderbolt, Iron Bundle, Terra Blast the Flutter Mane, or get around Fake Out. That makes the most sense. I'm writing that down because that is kind of sweet. What else are they? What items is Regieleki running right now? Choice Scarf. I'd be more inclined to run Choice. Oh no, you have to run Choice Scarf to outspeed a booster bundle. Man. And see, like, I'm so low on the Showdown ladder right now that I'm not even seeing any of that. It's so interesting to see, like, how the lower ladder and the upper ladder are so vastly different. Because, like, I know what to expect at the upper ladder because, like, it's strategies that just make sense. It's great players using great Pokemon in the exact way that highlights the strengths of each of those Pokemon. But, yeah, this is that. I just don't have to think that far ahead yet. I'm still learning, still trying to get better. Dondozo, flying, grass. How about the flying Terra Blast? Makes a little bit more sense to me. Galarian Moltres. Wow. Oh, Poison Terra Blast makes so much sense. Tinglu, Scizor. What Terra type are people running on Scizor right now? Water. Water? I guess that makes sense because then you can do super effective damage into fire types. Bramblegast. Oh, there's the pup. Hey, buddy, come on up. Come on up, bud. Come on up. Say hi to everybody. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got our producer with us. Right, bud? Right? What do you think? What do you think? Is Bramblegast going to be really good? Obviously, Bramblegast is going to be pretty good. Because... Oh. You okay? Yes, he really was just about to throw up. But I was, like, choking on a bone or something. He was not choking, because I didn't hear a piece of the bone crack off. But he was definitely hacking something up. Oh, man. But Bramblegast is obviously going to be pretty good with all of the flying genies hanging out, doing their nonsense with the new moves. That's on the DL. That's the second. There are two strategies that I'm testing out. One of them revolves around a team of all four of the genies. Because I think Bramblegast would absolutely demolish my team as it stands right now. So that's the one thing that I'm trying to come up with a counter for. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do some more thinking, do some more playing, do some more watching on YouTube because a lot of great stuff is coming out, and on Twitter. That's all of my thoughts for right now, though. So I'm gonna call it quits there. Maybe I'll do another one of these episodes once I do a little bit more research. Maybe watch. That's another thing that I don't do enough of. If you just go to Showdown, I always forget that you can do this. Maybe I'll do this more frequently. I think it's going to be hard to find stuff because people are probably in turning the privacy on a lot higher, but like you can just watch matches. So like here's a high ranked match right now. Where's the volume? But yeah, I'm gonna do this at some point and just watch the Showdown stuff. So highly recommend doing that this week. But yeah,